This is how to solve the Rubik's Cube. So I gotta use one hand for this, but so you're first gonna start by making the daisy. So I have 3, and then I need to, oh my gosh. Now I have the daisy. Once you have the, and I don't really need to show much for this, just because it's, pretty simple to, learn pretty quickly. So then what you're gonna do is you're gonna match the edge up at the center. So you see that this is red, so you need to match it up at the red center and put it down. So now you have that, and then this is green. So I would match it up at the green center like that, and then I would put it down there. So now we're just building the white cross, and then you can see that this is blue here, which we would match up with blue right here. So we could get the So then we would see that this is orange. So we would match it up with the orange center, and we would put it down, and now we pretty much have the white cross. Now we have this blue, which we would match with the blue center, and we put it down, and now we have the white cross. And if you did it correctly, you should also have all these 4 pages. So orange, orange, blue, blue, red, red, green, green. So perfect. So we gotta learn 2 algs now, which since this is the cube we'll be demonstrating on, I gotta go get another cube to demonstrate. So it'll just cut, but yeah. Okay, so this cube isn't solved, but yeah. So basically, there's 2 algs we need to learn. So let me go ahead and go over here so I can use 2 hands. So the algs are, so it's up this, so it's up to the left, so it goes there, and then I take this down and I do that, so it looks like this. Right? So, and then the second one is the same thing, but for the left side. So we would take this hand, we would take it up, we would take that down, we would take this down, and then we would put it like that. So it's, and, right? So now let's continue with this cube. Now we have the white cross. Now we need to solve the first layer. So we would see that this is orange right here. See that blue's right here, and then white's on top. So blue is right here, and that matches up with that center. Orange is right here, which matches up with that center. The order does not matter. The only thing that matters is the colors. And we see that white's on top. So since white's on top, we need to do 3 right algs, which gotta go do hands. So let me go back over there. Well, this is low-key irrelevant. The reason why I'm not always doing this is just because it's really uncomfortable to say here. So yeah, so we'd see orange here, blue, orange. So, and then we would just do, and then now we have that. Or since you're not as advanced as me, or at least you shouldn't be if you're watching this. So it's up, left, down, right, up, left, down, right, up, left, down, right. Now that corner's inserted. Next, let's hit oranges here and greens here. Orange, green. It's on the right, so we would do 1 righty alg, or up, left, down, right. Next, we'd see that this is green and red, so we put it to the green and red centers. We see that this is on the right, so we also do 1 righty alg. And then we would see that this is red and blue. Red and blue. Insert. But you could also get a case like this where it's blue, and red, and it's on the left, so we just do one lefty alg. And then it should be inserted like that. So, back to this. Now on to the second layer. So how we do the second layer is we find the edge like this. You see how this is blue, and we would match it up with the center like this. We have blue and blue. We look on top and we see that this is red, right? We'd look here. This is orange, so we don't put it here, and we see that this is red, right? So we need to insert it into this slot. So blue will be here, and then the red will be here. Back to over there. So how we do it is, so since red's up here, it needs to go here, right? So we would take it out of its slot here, because we take it away from where it's supposed to be. It's weird. That's just how it is. So you take it away, put it here. We would do, and then since the red, we take the yapping. So if we see that the red is up here, we would take the red away, and we'd see that red's on the left, so we would do a right. And then we'd see that, and then we just reinsert the corner, so it's just blue, that's red, it's on the left, so we would do a lefty. And then now we've solved that edge, and now we can just resolve the edges, right? So this is orange, so we'd match it up with the orange center, right? We'd see that blue's here, so it needs to go here. So we'd pull it away, like that. We'd see that blue's on the left, so we'd do a right. And then this is orange, this is blue, and we do lefty. Or once you get more advanced with the beginner's method, that's what this method is called. There's CFOP, RU, ZZ, there's a bunch of other methods, but this is the simplest method. So this is, or what you like, or I like to do is, so we'd see that this needs to go here, right? Because the red's on top, so you pull it away, and I see it, this is on the right, so you do left, and just think of whatever alg you just did. So for us, or for me at least, it's a left. So we can instantly realize that we need to do a right. So it's whatever, or if we did a right, we can instantly realize that we need to do left. So like that, and then now that edge is solved. So now we see that this is let's see if this is orange. I had to look out of the camera because the camera's pretty dark. Yeah. So now we match up with the orange center. We see a green needs to go here, so we pull it away. Lefty, and we just did a lefty, so now we do a righty. Oh, and also when you're inserting the corner, make sure that it's on the right side, or if this was on the left, make sure it's on the left side, okay? So just so we don't mess it up. And then now you should have the second layer, or I couldn't recreate it, but if there's a flipped edge, like if green was here and red was here, all you would need to do is make sure the thing is on the left, and you would do a lefty alg and then a righty alg, so then you could reinsert it. So we see that red's on top, green needs to go here, so you just reinsert it. And then now you should have the second layer. Now, make sure you listen to this. If I don't mention one of the cases that you see on your screen, you need to take apart your cube, reassemble it, and then restart, right? So, yes. So, one case that you can get is a line that we have here. So this is a line, right? So now if we have the line, right, we would need to make it a yellow cross, but we don't have that, so it's a line. So we need to solve the yellow cross. So I need to go back over there. Okay, so since it's a line, we need to take this face, turn it clockwise. We do one right if it's a line, and then we take this back up, and now we have the yellow cross. But if you have the hook, like this, you need to do the same thing. So turn this face clockwise and do two rights instead of one. So 1, 2, and then you should have the yellow cross. I can't recreate it, but because I'm still not that advanced. Like, I only started cubing about a month ago, but we're gonna ignore that factor. So if you just had a dot like this, you would just need to do this. You would need to turn this, do one right, turn this back up, and then you should have a hook, and then you could solve for the hook. So now we're about to learn a new alg, but yeah. So we need to match up the edges with their centers. So you can always get 2. You may not always get 4. You can never get 3, that's like impossible. You can't always get 4, but you can at least get 2. So you see red's matched up with here, and we need to get all 4, but we only have this and this, but we need to get these 4. So we need, I'll show you what to do. So if you have a 2 pair like this, which kind of sounds like poker, but we're just gonna do that. So this is orange and this red, and this is opposite each other. So we need to learn a new alg called a soon, which I'll demonstrate right now. So a soon is when you do this. So you take this pair, you take it into the top, you pull it away, you take this down like that, you take this away like that, take this back up, and then you do that. So I'll do it again. So up, take this, put it down, you take this, put it to the left, take this up, do this too, take this down, put it to right. So now we know that out, now we can do that. So we see that orange and it's from opposite from each other. So we would do a sin. And then now you should have these 2, or if you already had these 2, then we will show you now. So since now that you have these 2, put it in the back and the right and do a soon. And then now you should have all 4 edges matched up with each other. Also, I didn't demonstrate this in my first recording, but if you have no solved corners, and I have this solved corner, but if you didn't have this, I wouldn't have any other solved corners. So if you don't have any other solved corners, just do a Nicholas, which if you don't already know what that is, then it should just pop up in the 10 seconds after this is seen. So yeah. So if you have no solved corners, just do a Nicholas from any angle, and then you should have a solved corner, and then you can finish the steps that I demonstrate in the video. So now we just need to solve these 4 corners. So now we need to find a solved corner. So we see that this corner is solved because this is yellow, blue, and red. It could also be like this. Don't actually twist your corner. I'm just doing this for the video. Or it could be like this, where blue, red. So ours is like this though. So you see that this is fully solved, like this. So now we need to learn another new alg called a Nicholas. A Nicholas is when you take this pair and you put it in the back, and then you take this pair, you put it in the back, right? And then you put it in the back, and then you put them back into their slots like that. Rewatch that thing again to fully realize how you do it. So now that you've learned the Nicholas, now we can do it. So we need to see this false corner. We need to put it to the left, and we need to do a Nicholas. And if it's still not solved, do another Nicholas, and then it should be solved. These 2 corners, and then any other, yeah. So also if you have any questions, I'll be answering in the comments. So we see that this is green and orange. We just need to have these 2 flipped. Do not twist the corners. I'll show you how. So you need to look at a side and make sure that it's the unsolved corner, the half solved corner at least, it's in the bottom right, and you just need to spam righty algs until it's in the bottom, and you do not rotate the cube. Just twist the bottom layer until we have the other one, and just repeat that, and then you're done. Hope you guys enjoyed.